Bob Cusak joins us. He is editor-in-chief of The Hill. Bob, good morning.
Good morning.
So it's not unusual for the president to double down, not back away from rhetoric. We are seeing that pattern play out once more. Help us understand the political benefit here for the president in continuing with this back and forth with Representative Omar in particular.
Well, this certainly plays to his base, but at the same time, base voters can't vote twice. He's got the base, and some Republicans wish, as certainly next year, he's going to have to broaden his base and appeal to independents who picked him over Hillary Clinton. So politically, yeah, it works, but he's already got this part of the voting block already.
How does this play with the swing voters? A debate like this?
I think it hurts him. I think it's a big controversy. I think people are tired of the controversies, and that's why I think it's going to be difficult for him to win those voters over again. You know, it all depends, of course, who the Democratic nominee is, though.
Well, the House condemned his remarks as racist, but it fell upon party lines pretty much. What are Republican lawmakers doing to distance themselves, or are they?
Well, they are, just very carefully, because if you distance yourself too much from the president, then you could lose a primary, and that's what they're very concerned about. And we've seen people like Mark Sanford, Republican from South Carolina, lost his primary because he distanced himself too much.
Is there a new definition for racism and racist? I mean, I think that's the crux of what is happening here.
Yeah, and you're going to see race throughout this. And if you thought the 2016 election was ugly, this is going to be uglier because race is going to dominate the 2020 race.
That was going to be my question, is how do you think what we're seeing play out right now, where it appeared the president was sort of floating this notion with the tweet, first of all, initially, where he sort of stepped into this debate that was happening within the Democratic Party, right? You had these four congresswomen very much on the left going at it in a public way with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, President Trump inserting himself with these tweets last weekend, and then now escalating to the point where you have these send her back chants. What does this mean for 2020 as he hits the campaign trail?
Well, this means that when Democrats are fighting, that Trump is going to always insert himself. And I think in this situation, it was remarkable. Nancy Pelosi and these four freshmen were fighting publicly. You didn't see that before. And this is, I think, backfired on the president.
Bob Mueller testifies this week, the delayed testimony that was supposed to take place last week, now this week. What are both parties looking to get out of this testimony?
Well, certainly Democrats need some new news, and I think they have to have some distance between Mueller and Attorney General Barr. That's what I think they're going to focus on. However, Mueller, I think, is going to dodge a lot of questions. Republicans are going to say, case closed, it's over, why are we doing this? And there is some Mueller fatigue in this country, no doubt about it.
Does this force the issue of impeachment for Democrats?
That's a big question. Does it move the needle? And if it doesn't, well, then Democrats at some point, I think this year, are going to have to decide impeachment or not. They can't go into 2020 with this question still open.
Bob Cusak, thank you very much.
Thank you.